Let's talk about the issue of the forex, because Adeola in his statement said this budget would address it. And I told you earlier on that as at yesterday, a $150 was exchanged at the rate of 1,220. And tell me how, in its sense, does it address it?
Look, we are talking about budget being presented and passed into law. You are jumping into being implemented now.
Yes.
The implementation comes after the budget itself. We are on pro it now, and what it means is that we will now begin to see how they are going to implement the dollar imbroglio, how they are going to implement the issues that has been very toxic around dollar issue or dollar ecosystem. Then we are going to see, we are talking about implementation proper. But let me tell you, this discussion will not end until we begin to see how agencies, government bodies and all that will begin to drive their own offices. And that is the implementation proper.
Then when you talk about implementation, I hope you're not also taking out the conversation of local content.
Oh, sure.
Because by the time we shift away from local content to now relying heavily on the West to give us everything in terms of consumption, how will this budget see the light of day when it comes to the unification of the FX?
In my earlier submission, I told you that,
yes,
look, I worry more about implementations because it is all about the contents of the budget. The contents of your might excite those who listen to it. Of course, government is about giving hope to the people, and giving hope is in the book we call this budget. But most times we don't hold government accountable for all they've said in the budget. So what does that mean to me is that when the implementation proper comes into play soon and very soon, we'll now begin to touchlight and say, Deola, who shared this committee? You said this then. Can we have this? But then it is quite unfortunate that in this environment, we don't hold government accountable. We don't hold the people accountable. Okay? Why not so? You know, budget is a very copious book, very voluminous. What that means, in fact, I was even wondering on my way here, I said, look, how could have these people gone into the book and itemized all this overnight? But it's okay. Whichever way it is, and all the money budgeted has been appropriated to all the MDAs. If it were well implemented, all well and good. We are good. We are dry and we are home and dry. Okay, but then our worry is how are they going to implement this? Adeola has said that this will take care of certain errors in the dollar ecosystem, wahala and all that. We wait.
All right,
holding a breath.
Let's look at the issue of inflation and the standard of living. So finally, do you actually see this budget, you know, because every Nigerian, that is what they care about. That is all they care about. Yes. So do you see this budget improving the life of, you know, every Nigerian out there?
Look, the essence of every government is the care of the people and their property. So as we speak, cost of living and standard of living are very low, abysmally low. So, and if every budget is well implemented, it will take care to a certain extent the sufferings of the people. And like you said, is it the efficiency of the budgeting and the full implementation on the macro level?